Celebrating Purim makes us realize that there are miracles in the world. And today I have a father son duo to share the story of real miracles. You will be inspired, you're going to cry, and you're going to realize the power of the Israeli people and the will to live and do good. I have Adrian and Oz Ocampo. Thank you so much for being here today.
Pleasure.
Thank you for inviting us.
You are 22 years old today. 2 years ago, when you were 20 years old, you were serving in the IDF to make sure that Israelis were safe, that the Jewish people were safe, and your father got a terrible phone call that no father ever wants to receive. Tell us what happened when you got that phone call.
Wow. In the beginning, you don't understand that they talk about me. He called me and said to me, "You are Oz's father?" So I tell him, yes. So I'm Yair from the IDF, and I want to tell you that Oz was very badly injured in the Gaza, and he's evacuated now to hospital in Israel. So I think that he joke about this. I didn't recognize that it's really true. So I tell him, "Who you are?" And he tell me in the second time that Yair from the IDF. So I understand that something happened. And from then, it's a very long story because we drove to the hospital, me and my wife. I'm a paramedic, she is a nurse. The hospital is something like 4 hours from my home. We drove there. We talked to physicians, and that we needed to know what is the condition of Oz, because we didn't know. They say to us he's severely wounded, but what? I'm a paramedic. She's a nurse. We want to know what is the injury, how severe it is. So after 2 hours driving, we talked to the physician that with Oz now in this moment. So he said to us that you have a diffuse axonal injury. It's very, very, very hard damage to the brain. 90% of all those soldiers that injured from this damage are dead, and 10% are handicapped, vegetable. So win all the odds, you know. He's a very strong guy, very smart, strong. He always want to be the best. And with God and with Oz, we are here.
Wow. Yeah. I saw the heart-wrenching videos of what you endured in the hospital and how your parents were there every day talking to you and trying to bring you back. And I know those days you don't remember, but you do remember what happened after. I mean, you were there serving your nation, you were booby-trapped, and you were in the hospital for a year.
Yeah, I was hospitalized for about a year, but I was in day rehab, which means that my schedule was being at the hospital for Sunday to Tuesday, Thursday for another year. So eventually 2 years in hospitals.
What do you remember from when you felt the strength to start healing, to start recovering?
This is a very difficult question for me because I was in a state in the first 3 months, 2.5 months. I was in a state of PTCS or PTA, which post-traumatic amnesia, which means my body is awake, but my brain does not work at all. So I just couldn't do anything. I didn't realize where I am and what I'm doing right now. So on the way to the elevator, I walked to the elevator to eat breakfast, and at the department, at the hospital, in the hospitalization state after 2.5 months after my injury, like lightning struck on me. I was, whoa, it is so I felt like I was waking up from a very long sleep, and then I understand how badly I was injured, and started to fight for myself and for my family's sake.
And you healed with the grace of God and your strength and the love of your family, and you came out the other side volunteering and continuing to give back to your nation with Magen David Adom. I mean, who does that? I would think most people would never want to go out on the field again, would never want to experience that again.
That is the opposite mindset of my family and me, because my family are all in MADA, in MDA, treating people, and I was before before I drafted to the army, I was medic in MADA, in MDA, and I wanted so badly to change my mindset of being the patient, one who give the treatments to the patients right now. And I worked really, really, really hard to get back to my rank at MDA. And eventually I get back and started to do shifts with my father and my brother. And this is most amazing feeling that I ever could have felt.
I mean, what an inspiring story to think that you were serving your country near death, you miraculously healed. And we cannot imagine what that journey looked like. And now you get to serve your nation again with your father, to heal people, to help people, to save people. I mean, is this an Israeli, resilience? Is this particular to you? Because we don't see this much in other parts of the world.
Yeah, this is mainly our Israeli soul that we have learned to cherish and respect Israel from very young age. Me and my brother, because of this guy, because of my father, and now it's like a dream that come true. To change the phase of my head, that I'm one who save patients right now and not the one who needs to get the treatments and to be saved. This is what I worked so hard for, and I'm still working so hard to make myself feel like let's say normal.
I mean, you're beyond normal. You're a hero. You're Superman. You and your father, your entire family. I mean, the essence of Judaism is tikkun olam. It's to repair the world, which is what you're living, what you're doing every day. You were born, Adrian, in Uruguay, and your children and your family now live in Israel. And why is it so important to you? Most parents, we want to protect our children from everything, right? But you are saying we must serve, we must help. Why? Why is it so important?
First of all, I came to Israel at 3 years old. Okay, so I'm totally Israeli. The only thing that I'm a Uruguay, it's meat and football, soccer.
And your last name?
This is
Our
my
last
last name and my first name, but
Oh yeah.
but this is the only connection with Uruguay. I'm totally Israeli. And when you were born, you raised in such a special place, such small place, with a little Jewish. It was 6 million Jewish in Israel. Mm. It's nothing compared to the world,
Nothing.
And all of the countries around Israel want to eat you alive. So you have to be patriot. You have to be. You know that you grow to protect the country. Because if I'm not protect the country and Oz will not protect the country, who will? So in Israel you have a lot of not only Jewish. It's 6 million people, but Jewish it's less. So you grow with this feeling and with a purpose to first security, first survival. So this is 18 years old, no questions asked. They go to the army. I'm going to the army. My father was in the army 39 years old, So you must protect the country and fight for the country. And we don't want to fight. I'm born and raised, he born and raised with love to people. It's not matter who is in front of you. If it's Jewish, if it's a Christian, if it's Muslim, if it's black or white, it's not matter. Okay, this is the reason that we are in in MADA, in MDA, because we love to help people. But when we need to fight for who they want to kill us or eliminate us, so we know how to do it, and we must do it. So all the atmosphere, you became patriot. It's not matter if I'm from Uruguay or I'm a Jewish, and I want to serve my country and keep it safe and healthy.
I mean, what you say about survival, it's only the Jewish people in Israel who every day have to fight for their survival, who are being attacked constantly. And so you raise your children to be survivors, to make sure they can protect themselves, to protect their nation, and to help others in the midst of it.
Yes. First of all, it's the nation, okay? It's a continuation of our country and the Jewish country. This is first of all. And then the health, okay? It's hard to say it, but my other son is also now in the IDF. So after he's injured, and you have to continue to fight for it. Sadly, okay, we want peace. I want the world know that the Jewish people want to live. They cherish the life, okay, not the dead. So we love all the people. They don't understand that we don't love to kill nobody, or we want to hug everyone. In Israel, there are so many cultures, from all the cultures, Indian, Chinese, Moroccan. I'm married to Moroccan woman. Yes.
Spicy.
Hard Moroccan woman.
South Moroccan.
So you have Uruguay, Moroccan, Israeli, and you served in the IDF. You were 20 years old. You were just beginning to enjoy your life as a young adult, but you sacrificed everything for your country. And people who don't know about the IDF, who demonize the IDF, who say you're killers, what do you have to say to those people?
I always thought to myself that every time I heard the things of the one thought that are they for killers and murderers, just see a videotape of us hugging small babies in Gaza, in the Gaza envelope in the 7th of October. Just the smile is so important for us as well, as neither than anyone. We need the smile and the good moral to just live our life and just defend our country, because that's what we want to see. We want to see, just for example, I don't know, just the name Dana from Sderot in the 7th of October to raise her kid joyful and
Peaceful.
and so in such a smile in your face that brings me the quietness that I look for.
Wow, that's so profound for a 22-year-old to understand the depth of humanity in such a beautiful way. But you had to serve the IDF, it's required, but you don't have to volunteer your time with MADA, and you don't have to work for MADA. It's a choice. Why?
Why? First of all, when I started the youth course in MADA, I didn't want to saw the things and start to do CPR on people, but he kind of forced me to to start doing it. And when I was doing my first call, that was when I was 16 years old. I got in love with it. Just to see the hope in the people's eyes, it's worth like bag full of diamonds.
Wow.
I say try to feel a person that you save his life, and he come and hug you. It's the most powerful moment that I can think about. You know, it's so grateful for saving his life, and you don't want nothing, just a hug or a good word. You know, tell you thank you for saving my life. One of the patients called his son Adrian because of me. I delivered his wife, yes, and it was 7 months. You know, it's not ready. So he called him Adrian.
Wow.
It's something that if you don't feel it, you don't know what I talking about. You know, so try to feel it to save a person. You will see.
Wow. You think that all the good that you've done and all the lives that you saved came back to help save your son's life in
course.
that moment?
Of course, no doubt about it. If I didn't, me and my wife and my family don't do the right thing in the world, God doesn't came back Oz.
Will help us. Will
It's
help me.
it's miracle because I don't know if you know Oz didn't have an operation, nothing.
One operation, one knife did not touch my skin.
Yes,
Wow.
and he is alive in this injury. It's only God. It's only I think so. Yes, that it's just because we did something right in our life. Maybe I don't know.
Did you kept thinking the whole time when your son was unconscious that he was going to come back?
No,
You
no,
didn't.
no. It's my Moroccan. My Moroccan think that my wife, she's like
Lioness.
more than lioness. She's like 100 people in one person. She always believed. I was almost dead with Oz, because I don't have a spirit. My spirit is gone. I stayed with my body, and I didn't want to accept that he's lying in the bed with such a severe brain injury. I didn't want to accept it. But my wife was very strong, and she's the one that keep us all strong. And Oz maybe heard it, and came out of this. He's still struggling, yes. He's still in rehabilitation, but he's staying here and talk and
Still fighting.
yes.
Oz, now that you've had a new chance at life, do you have a new dream, a new purpose, a new mantra in the way that you live your life?
Is my friend, my closest friend, when I was injured, he passed away. We are friends from kindergarten. He always said, "You live one time, so what the hell?" It's my mantra to enjoy life, and when you want to do something, you need to give it the 101% of yourself to succeed, to start advancing and be devoted to your purpose, what you're looking for.
This is the sentence that written in is he touched the
Yeah.
necklace.
Yeah.
Necklace, not necklace.
No, the bracelet.
Bracelet.
And as a parent who, almost lost your son serving, now you have another son serving.
Yeah.
What would you say to parents whose children from the United States want to come and serve, but the parents are scared? They're scared of losing their children, having their children come back injured.
First of all, they are right. They need to scare because it's scary.
Yeah.
Roller coaster is also scary. Okay, so, but they do it for fun. But they do it. Here, the purpose is much more important. Okay, because As I say, we are so little in the world, and so tiny country, and if the Jewish people, and not only the Jewish, but most of them, the Jewish, don't get the courage, the parents, the children, and help Israel, I don't think that we will survive long enough for his children, and then I think that we have to combine all the people in the force that we have to help the country. This is what I am going to do if I'm raised Oz in America, and I sent him to Israel to help your brother, to help your country, your religion.
I will go there gladly.
Yes.
Even now, after everything that you have been through, you would go again and do it again.
I'm still want to be a warrior through my veins, because that is me. I was 1 week before I ended my commander's course, and then I want to become an officer of the IDF. And fortunately, I got injured, and I'm still want to go so badly to the army, but I'm serving my country another way.
Yes, you're doing extremely important work. And I'm looking at your father, and he has tears in his eyes because he's so incredibly proud of you. And as a Jewish American mother, we are all so proud of you and your generation and the way that you continue to stand up, to be so clearly, ethically, and morally clear on who you are and what you're doing. And you didn't just get injured. I mean, you nearly lost your life.
Yeah.
And you're still fighting.
Yeah. My officer, because of my event, called the hospital after 2 days to make sure if they already called on me that I was dead, because he wanted to go to my funeral. And
Wow.
and it's
you're here.
it never ever happened. Yeah, I'm here.
You're here.
I'm
It's a
here talking to
miracle.
you.
The resilience of pushing and having faith and being a good, stellar, honorable person, it comes back. It pays off. I mean, it's an incredible miracle to be sitting here. And the story of the two of you together and how you fight together and what an incredible role model you've been for your son and for your son now who's serving and for all of Israel. And what you're doing is incredible. It's really been an honor to be able to share your story and to have you here with us.
Thank you for listening to our story.
Thank you for all that you do and for, Magen David Adom and all that you continue to do and the fact that you're volunteering and you're dedicating your life.
One last thing, he couldn't stand 1-2 persons near him 4-5 months ago, yes?
Yeah.
And now he understand how important it is to explain what we've been through in 7th of October, and the importance to realize that if we don't have these children that help us, also we are in Israel you have miluim, and I don't know how to say it,
Yes.
miluim, but
Volunteer.
yes, but it's so important, okay, that he accept to start to speak with more people. Yesterday he talked to 300 people in a row, so it's very important. And if Oz can, I hope that all the children, it's not only in America, Jewish people that came to help us to continue raise our country and develop our country and understand that we love people. When we go to war, it's for saving life, not to kill. It's for saving other lives.
Yeah.
So this is the difference, And this is what it's important in life.
Yeah. Well, we had peace on October 7th until they came in and brutally attacked, murdered, raped, and burned babies alive. And so a war began, not because Israel wanted it.
Yeah.
But the fact that you all stepped up to defend the nation and to do what you do is really admirable and just a miracle. I hope we continue to see miracles, and I hope the wars will end, and that by the time we air this, I hope that Iran Ayatollah will be gone and there will be a new normalcy so that Israelis can live in peace.
Amen. Amen.
I really do.
Yes.
Thank you both so much for being
Thank
here.
you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody, for watching. Please share this story of inspiration and let us know, do you believe in miracles? Because I know we do.